I'm going to talk about something I feel a lot of people aren't qualified to be talking about or speaking on for that matter. Growing up as a kid obsessed with Star Wars, I am very familiar with the term Clanker. Clanker first appeared in Star Wars The Clone Wars in 2008 when I was 5 years old in kindergarten, coming back home from school to watch We Are Here. I think it was called that at the time. I'm not sure. But to my surprise, I don't even think I knew the premiere was happening. But that first episode with Yoda, the clones escaping the clutches of Asajj Ventress and the battle droids, yeah, that was me. I was there that night. A lot of people are using this term in ways that kind of rub me the wrong way.
Shoot him! Shoot him now!
Now, I know a lot of people didn't really watch that show except for me, because I'm so special. A lot of people who are using that word are not real Star Wars fans. A lot of people use words that they never grew up using until they hit social media. And then they don't even really know where it comes from. And then they just incorporate it into their everyday vernacular like they've been saying it for their entire life. You see, a lot of soldiers come up with nicknames and not so good names, slurs, mean words, profanities, obscenities for the enemy that they face, foreign and domestic.
The General's cutting him up. We got trouble. Clanker sent reinforcements. The General's too busy with that tank. He won't see him coming.
In Star Wars terms, that would be the battle droids. Specifically, the droid army of the Confederacy of Independent Systems, or the CIS.
That's a lot of Clankers. I don't like it. The Clankers have never been shy about using civvies as living shields.
How we doing, Boyle?
We're still mopping up Clankers here and there, sir.
Captain Taggart, we've got incoming clankers.
I'll show you how the 501st destroy Clankers. Hey, Clanker. You all head straight to the shuttle. I'll take care of those Clankers. Fighting a virus is a nice change of pace from all those Clankers. Just doing our job, Captain.
Hey, look, Crosshair. This little Clanker likes you.
Grow up, Wrecker.
Now, you probably don't know half of the last part of what I just said. And that's okay. Don't use the word clanker. Why? Because it's going to make someone like me upset that you were clowning on us for watching Star Wars The Clone Wars when it was still popping. Okay? There are just certain words that you can't say when you don't grow up in a certain community. You catch my drift?
You really did hire a bunny. What? I gotta tell you, you are even cuter than I thought you'd be.
Ooh, you probably didn't know, but a bunny can call another bunny cute, but when other animals do it, it's a little...
I am so sorry. Me, Benjamin Clawhauser. The guy everyone thinks is just a flabby donut-loving cop stereotyping you. Oh.
It's okay.
It comes off the wrong way and the wrong people get a hold of it. This is a nerd's wildest dream. Finally getting the recognition and clout through some of the things that you grew up hearing, saying, idolizing. Just getting that recognition is something. But it's important that the people that use these terms understand their roots. In 2008, Dave Filoni left the project of Avatar: The Last Airbender after an amazing and successful first season. He left Nickelodeon and went on to Lucasfilm to create Star Wars: The Clone Wars. And if you were a kid like me, you were itching for something new, right? It had only been 3 years since the last movie, but growing up, that felt like forever. It felt like the only Star Wars that you had were the VHS tapes and the CDs. Well, Dave Filoni changed everything for us. Dave Filoni is the savior of Star Wars. Him besides Jesus Christ himself. Because it took a miracle to bring this out of the mud. I mean, The hunger for a new series was there, but Dave brought it to Vision and he put it on Cartoon Network right in the kids' faces. Easily accessible, great animation. The animation from Gendy Tartakovsky, if I'm saying that right. Am I saying that right? Okay. I said it right. If you don't know who he is, he's the one that created Samurai Jack. And following that, he created Star Wars: The Clone Wars animated series of 2003. Now, this series was amazing. It wasn't something that I found until way after I watched Star Wars: The Clone Wars, the 3D animated series. Nonetheless, it was amazing. The difference between the 2D animated series and the 3D animated series was the clones were relatively speechless.
What was that?
I don't know, General.
That's not one of ours.
No, General.
That was Anakin.
Yes, General.
You know, everything about them was great, amazing. Everything about them was fantastic. The animation was cool. The fight scenes were dope. It was just, they didn't talk at all. So what did Dave Filoni do? He humanized them. He gave them personalities, customized hairstyles, you know, customized armor, cool nicknames and stuff like that. It was amazing. The dynamic, the dialogue between brothers in arms, cloned and bred in the facility, out of a laboratory, and put on the battlefield was something that a lot of people really needed to see. I mean, all you had were the movies and now you had the 2D animated series, but that wasn't enough. So, along with that came some of that stuff I was talking about earlier. The habits that soldiers form once they're away from home on the battlefield. They start to refer to things a little less kindly. And so, arising from that was the Clankers. Obviously, they don't deserve love, they don't deserve affection, but at the same time, they were also humanized in a way.
Oh, shoot, I'm not the commander. He's the commander. Guess I'm the commander now. What a terrible shot. Ah, well, it's my programming.
Find Master Yoda.
What does he look like?
He'll be the small, shriveled green one. With the lightsaber!
Look, a little green life form. You buckethead, that's the Jedi! He is a little one. Blast him! What was that? What? That noise. Didn't you hear it? It sounded like a ship docking at one of the emergency airlocks. Your circuits are loose. No one's crazy enough to do that.
We do not want to be spotted.
Ah, I knew it! It's them! Oh no.
So yeah, Clankers are dumb, but they are also evil. So they deserve everything that they have coming their way. Now, let me be clear.
So let me be clear. But let me be clear. Let me be clear. Let me be clear. Let me be clear. Let me be clear.
The reason they are referred to as Clankers is because once they mobilize as a battalion, an army on a march, you start to hear a common automatopoeia of the sounds that they're making, and that's clank, 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 clank. And when you hear that, just know that you're in trouble and you're going in guns blazing. All right. With that being said, that's the name that they got. So when you have an army of droids that likes to snatch families out of their homes, burn all their crops, burn their facilities, burn their culture, their knowledge, and ship them off to other places, you start to give them very menacing and unforgiving nicknames. With that being said, not every droid is a Clanker, okay? C-3PO, far from a Clanker. R2-D2, nowhere near a Clanker, you know? K2SO, he was a Clanker, right? He was. And not even in the traditional sense, right? I mean, he worked for the Empire. He was a droid. He was a security droid for the Empire.
Did you know that wasn't me?
There are a lot of good droids out there, okay? But a clone will probably tell you that the only good Clanker is a decommissioned Clanker.
You're letting her keep it. Would you like to know the probability of her using it against you? It's high. Let's get going. It's very high.
So, how does that transition to what you've been seeing online when it comes to AI, the skits, the jokes, the tweets, things like that? Well, it's essentially the N word for robots. I mean, what can I say? It's the C word. It's everything that is a reflection of our harsh reality in society. And that's ostracization and, dare I say it, hatred. Now, a lot of people have used this as an anchor for comical relief, jokes, things like that. And for a time it worked. It was cool. It was cool. But then it kind of got out of hand, you know. It's just like comedy skits, cartoons, TV shows. Eventually what they've done on routine isn't enough, right? It just got kind of weird and unsettling. Now, what do I mean by weird and unsettling? Well, they use a lot of epitaphs and analogies and scenarios that weren't just hypothetical or theoretical, but they actually happened.
Well, look who we have here, boys. A lost Clanker.
Need a software update?
Wrong part of town, buddy.
Just a second, son. We want to have a word with you.
Come here.
Hey, read the sign. Get lost, Buckethead.
Are your servos fried, Chippy?
Fun fact, my aunt and uncle have a real segregation sign. It says coloreds only. Yep, it's like at their house.
On the wrong side of town.
I don't know if you know this, but we don't take kindly to chromies around here.
Why don't you go ahead and get lost, wireback?
You're a long way from Codington Heights, don't you think?
You don't mind we inspect your components, right? Body cam's off.
Oh, see, this is another joke that was way too far, bro.
Come on.
Yeah, there's more where that came from, bro.
How to say dirty fucking Clanker in Chinese? 傻逼机器人.
They got him too. He on the way too.
傻逼机器人. How to say?
Bit pushing, you dirty fucking Clanker. Clanker. Motherfucking Clanker.
Oh, but he's so cute though.
I hate Clankers so much.
Looks like we got a Clanker in our town here. You don't belong here, Clanker.
This guy's got amnesia. He on the wrong side. Dang.
No Clankers allowed to vote. Not here. Not anywhere.
That's messed up. They really put they work into making this video, bro.
Looks like we got our daughter is not gonna be dating no goddamn Clanker.
James, we don't use that word in this house. I'm so sorry, Optimus.
Optimus, bro, that's hilarious.
Hey, you stupid Clanker. The workers here. I'm not being served by a silver skin, wireback, bolt bag, rust bucket, tin can looking Clanker.
Good for nothing.
Oh my gosh.
Tin-skinned, rust monkey. Clanker stole my money.
Oh my goodness.
Step right up. We got
okay, now this is too far. This is exactly what I'm talking about. And look how brown they are. Like this is that's ridiculous, y'all.
My boyfriend.
Come on.
You're back.
Fucking copperhead. Get the fuck out of my face.
People doing this a little too well. It rolls off the tongue a little too easy, huh? And we've come a long way from it. But yet it was still used as subject material for these skits. And honestly, I think they're pretty funny. A lot of them are pretty funny. But a lot of them do tend to go off on the deep end a little bit, and it is bothersome. It seems that the humor on the internet and the humor that the boys tend to lead have a lot to do with uncomfortable and touchy subjects. One of those subjects is discrimination, and discrimination is never a good thing.
Nothing but a wireback silver number crunchy Clanker! If you recognize that phrase, you might know me as Clanker Guy. But my name is Chase. And today, I want to go over the most frequently asked questions in my comment section to this day. Why am I not a model? Oh, and where are the Clanker videos?
I get
but
asked
before
that a lot,
that, you
too.
need some context. Now, what sparked the idea to make Clanker videos in the first place was receiving an ad telling me that I could have the girl of my dreams as an AI. And I thought about how funny it would be if I was a dad and my daughter brought home a robot boyfriend. Now to go over why I stopped making them. Number one, I want to be a content creator, not known for one thing, but known for many. Being known as the Clanker guy is okay with me. If it makes you laugh, if it makes you have a better day, that's what I want. That's the whole point of my content. But I don't want to put myself in a box and limit my content to solely robophobia. But I have more to offer, so you'll be alright. A second reason why I stopped making Clanker videos is because now it's starting to become racist. I'm not the type of black male that calls everything racist, but I'm also not a make peace black person. So when I go into my comment section and people are starting to call me Cligger and Clanka or you're a dirty Clanker.
See, this is exactly what I'm talking about, bro. People are taking it too far and firing it back at the very person that actually made the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not fair.
Not voicing those slurs at AI or electronics, but at me. I don't find that entertaining or funny at all. In fact, that is by definition internalized racism. And I'm not going to have a community of closeted racists. But that's why I stopped making Clanker videos. Also because you're nothing but a wire back.
This is coming from the guy that made it, bro. He's hitting on the same points I am, and he's hitting it on the nail. He's the guy that made the meme. And he's literally saying what I'm saying. He gets it. There's no room for closeted racists, internalized racists, self-hating racists. Just any of that stuff, we ain't got time for it, bro. If the guy that made the meme is saying it's going too far, and the guy that made the meme is black, right? And he didn't even go as far as half of these people did. I mean, they just took it and ran. Okay? What else were they supposed to do with this Clanker meme but just take it to the extreme, huh? Just took it where it didn't need to go. I have found some of this Clanker meme stuff to be a little uncomfortable. And I'm sure you could tell by the fact that not only I made this video, but some of the commentary I had early in the video. Now, this isn't the first time Star Wars has talked about or brushed on things that have made the black community uncomfortable. I mean, for crying out loud, they changed the name of Boba Fett's ship. When I was a kid, that name, it did not sound right, even though it sucked because it was the coolest ship in Star Wars. I'm sorry, that ship is the coolest ship in Star Wars.
Back there, you cost me my ship.
My plan didn't include you trying to hijack my prisoner. Anyway, you should thank me. This babe is a big improvement over that relic. I've never seen a ship like this. What is she anyway?
She's a fire spray pursuit special, one of 6 prototypes manufactured for the prison. She's the last of her kind now.
Won't the correctional authority hunt her down?
I've deactivated her transponder. They'll assume she was destroyed with the rest. We're in the clear. We're ready for the jump to light speed. Let's see what she can do.
It really did suck just like saying that name out loud if we weren't talking about Anakin Skywalker's origin.
You're a slave? I'm a person and my name is Anakin. I'm sorry.
Or Zygerians. Like, or Zygerians or whatever. It was an uncomfortable thing to say. I mean, why are we calling it that? You know, I get it's a prison ship / converted police ship / bounty hunter ship now. Like, it's been outfitted, right? Though I have personally really appreciated that choice from Disney. I mean, a lot of fans will tell you that it was unnecessary, and I'm not gonna lie. At first it brushed me off the wrong way. This ship is called, yeah, I know it's weird. It's weird, right? I mean, my grandmother is a huge Star Wars fan. She used to watch Star Wars: The Clone Wars with me. In fact, she still hasn't finished the Bad Batch, which she's hoping to finish soon. In fact, I'm gonna call her after I make this video and ask her, has she finished the Bad Batch? Because we really are Star Wars fans in my family, okay? My uncle, my grandmother, and myself. And sometimes my sister, you know, she's an honorary one. She used to, you know, hang around me and watch the show a lot too. So, hey, my sister can say Clanker, but you can't say it till you watch the end of this video, fam. I ain't gonna lie. For someone like my grandmother watching Star Wars and seeing the ship be named what it was named. I mean, honestly, she's not that deep in the lore to really understand the names of every ship unless it's the Millennium Falcon or some other notable ship, which there aren't that many. But if she were to know that the ship was named that, it would rub her off the wrong way. In fact, I think I mentioned it to her once before, and she was very uncomfortable with it. And it wasn't even like so much of a big deal. It's just like, why gotta be called that? I don't like that, right? And she just leaves it alone how it is. Why? Because she don't got time for that. Let's be honest. What does Clanker mean to some people, and what does Clanker mean to others, right? If I can just be real for a second, I really think that a lot of the Clanker memes that you see are rooted in anti-blackness. I think that it's a fun thing for people to do when they can act it out under this umbrella of safety, when it's a reference to something fictional while also referencing something that's happening in real life, while also referencing something that happened in the past that we still face the repercussions of today. It's turned into something that's a bit distasteful. Now, if you were a Star Wars fan or if you were a person of color, then obviously it doesn't really mean the same thing. But for someone that is just now roping into the culture just because it's funny to call these AI slop videos or these new robots taking over, the new Neo robot, the Tesla robot. If you're calling those things clankers and that's fun, that's cool. But it hits a little different when you make skits like this one. It hits home a little too hard. I mean, the voice of Darth Vader himself was a man from Mississippi in my grandmother's shoes, right? Growing up around that time and essentially being one of the golden pieces of Star Wars itself. Thanks for watching my video. I'm intending to do a lot of different think pieces here and there. I don't want to exactly turn into the commentator guy, but hey man, I got a lot to say about a lot of stuff. So if you're willing to stick around, you're free to subscribe. Please like the video if you made it this far, and I really appreciate your time. It really does mean the world to me. Much love to you. I'll catch you in another one.
My name is General Mace Windu of the Jedi Order. At this point of the Clone War, I have dismantled and destroyed over 100,000 of you Type 1 battle droids. I'm giving you an opportunity to peacefully lay down your weapons so that you may be reprogrammed to serve a better purpose than spreading the mindless violence and chaos which you have inflicted upon the galaxy.
Blast them!